LeBron had possibly the greatest career ever for a basketball player, but what if he had Steph Curry's career instead? LeBron is now back in 2009, getting drafted number 9 overall to the Golden State Warriors, who originally, with Steph, would finish 26-56, but with LeBron, are 45-37, and obviously, LeBron is still getting Rookie of the Year though, with some of the best rookie stats I've ever seen. But there is a big problem, they still missed the playoffs. So LeBron hits the offseason, making a massive jump to a 90 overall, and with Monte Ellis as a second option, the Warriors jump to a 61-21 record. LeBron gets MVP in his second season. That's just insane. But they wouldn't be the best team in the NBA. The 66-win Spurs, led by Duncan, would be. In his first ever playoff series, LeBron will be taking on prime CP3 and the Pelicans. But the Warriors have a terrible matchup with 68 overall Jeremy Lin leading the PG position. CP3 would cook Lin for 30-12 for the series to steal 2 games from the Warriors, but LeBron would carry the Warriors into Game 6 and Monte would go insane to move on to the second round. And Ellis would continue his run in a surprising way. Damn, Ellis is dishing the rock. Ellis would never do that. But without a presence in the paint to stop Dirk, the Warriors would fall in 6. Year 3 for LeBron would bring a new face to the Warriors, rookie Klay Thompson, who isn't insane in his first year, but many think has best shooter ever potential. LeBron has a down year overall, but the Warriors are still near top of the league, but again, aren't the best. Linsanity is carrying the Knicks to 61 wins, and the trio in OKC nearly hits 70. But before the Warriors can worry about them, they have to take on Kobe and Pau Lakers. Kobe, as always, would be a tough guy to stop, but LeBron would take over, averaging 30 for the series, and Monte would officially send the Lakers home at the line in 4. The Warriors couldn't celebrate though, because next up is the Thunder. Westbrook would take over the series for OKC because the Warriors lack at PG, but LeBron would keep Golden State in the series. But after trading the first 6 games, the Game 7 pressure would be too much. LeBron James for a last-second mid-range heave. No, oh, David Lee board. That's a terrible way to go out. OKC would go on to win the championship, while LeBron would be left to fix the Warriors, and it would be off to a good start. LeBron is MVP, and I'm not even surprised. But Monte jumps ships and heads over to Dallas with Dirk Nowitzki, and CP3 makes his way to join Blake in Los Angeles. But it wouldn't stop them from getting smacked by LeBron and the Warriors in 5, even with rookie Draymond not playing a game all season. Unfortunately for Utah, they would be up next getting smacked. In the first Eastern Conference Final performance for LeBron, he would go insane against Carmelo and Denver, dropping a 30-point triple-double every single game to win in 6. But in the Eastern Conference Finals, something interesting would be happening. Steph Curry is with Wade and Bosh in Miami, but Derrick Rose would drop 56 for a Game 7 win to send them home. LeBron is now in his first finals, in only his 4th year, and in Game 1 he would come out with a 35-point triple-double and a 31-point triple-double in Game 2. And in Game 3, second-year Klay would pop off for 32 himself to take a 3-0 series lead. But LeBron wouldn't have a ring just yet. Boozer would lead the Bulls to a win in Game 4, but LeBron would respond the best way he knew how with 39 in Game 5, and after getting up 25, it happened so much sooner than I thought it would, but the Golden State Warriors and LeBron are NBA champions in like their 4th or 5th season. Meaning LeBron is a champion 2 years before Steph would originally be, and the Warriors would ride the momentum to a 60-22 season. But in the second round against San Antonio, a rookie Kawhi would lock down LeBron and send the Warriors home in 6. They will not be repeating as champions. And the Spurs would go on to win it all, meaning twice now LeBron has lost to the eventual champ. LeBron's averages jump back up to 34 a game, leading the Warriors to a 3rd straight 60-win season, and yet again, LeBron's MVP. Klay is now a legit second option, and Draymond's averages may not be insane, but his defensive impact is. But the bigger story was the new super team in Cleveland with Steph Curry, Kyrie Irving, and Kevin Love, who were top of the East. LeBron and the Warriors wouldn't really care though, smashing the AD-led Pelicans in a quick 5 games, but the Clippers would put up a strong fight in the second round, going up 3-1 on the Warriors. Game 5, LeBron would take over as he does to make it 3-2. Then would drop nearly a 40-point triple-double to tie the series at 3 apiece. Oh my god, they're coming back. And send it to only his 2nd ever Game 7. And in that Game 7, the Warriors would fix their problems, getting up 13 to end the game to complete the 3-1 comeback. OKC would be up next in the Western Conference Finals, but with Harden now in Houston, they couldn't overcome the Warriors, and in the Eastern Conference Finals, the Cavs would be fighting, but they are gonna lose to Michael Carter Williams This is the biggest shock I've ever seen. That same Philadelphia team originally would finish the season with 18 wins, but now MCW is the Eastern Conference Finals MVP with 13, 7, and 10. He didn't even take a 3. And then go on to get swept by the Warriors in the finals, and LeBron is now a 2-time champion in the same time it took Steph to get 1. LeBron is still hungry for more after failing the back-to-back earlier in his career, and he improves to a 96 overall, the highest in the NBA. And with Klay staying insane and Draymond improving, the Warriors sweep the regular season and cruise to the finals, beating San Antonio in 5, Houston in a sweep, then OKC again in 5. But this time, KD doesn't seem as upset about the loss, but there would be something wrong with their finals matchup again. And the Magic are in the final. How did they get here? Somehow, the originally 34-win Magic beat Curry, Kyrie, and Love, the Celtics, and then the Wall and Beal-led Wizards just to get swept by LeBron for his 3rd championship and 2nd in a row. The East without LeBron is looking extremely weak, but hey, at least the Warriors no longer choke a 3-1 finals lead. But the NBA is shaking up. Harrison Barnes leaves the Warriors to head to Dallas because no one noticed he was there anyway. Al Horford is joining the Celtics, Chris Paul joins Harden in Houston, but the biggest move would be Draymond picking up the phone after beating KD in the Western Conference Finals and convincing him to join the Warriors. Golden State now has nearly 3 30-point scorers, and their playoff run would look exactly the same, beating young star Booker and the Suns in 5. Westbrook would do his best to get revenge on KD for his snake moves in the offseason, but the rest of the Thunder were no match going down to sweep. James Harden and CP3 would fight hard, but get out-talented in Game 7. But there would be a problem with their finals matchup again. The 76ers are against them again. They just keep getting easy finals matchups. Originally, the 76ers would barely fail to get 30 wins, but now they are getting swept by the best team in NBA history and letting Durant take the easy way out for his first ring. LeBron now ties his real championship total and what Steph accomplished in 13 years in only 9 of his own. Despite having 2 of the best players in the history of the game, LeBron gives everything he can in the offseason to hit a 99 overall and again cruises to the conference finals, but Houston would be putting up a fight again, and with only 2 minutes left, the Warriors would be down. Yo, KD has CP3 on him in the post. Bro, get it down to him. Oh my god, they're gonna set a screen instead. LeBron's gonna take a fading 3. What are we doing? Oh, Chris Paul. Oh my god, a turnover. KD, get that up to, yes, get that up to Livingston. Oh, he's taking a pull-up midi instead of passing it to them. Oh my god. Are we trying to lose? What a pass by LeBron, but it's Sean Livingston who can't shoot. Oh, Klay Thompson, wide open. They can't hit anything. Houston would end up winning it all, and Harden is now finally a champion, but LeBron couldn't handle losing. He would head into his 9th offseason like it was his first, perfecting everything about his game, as everyone clowned him for not making the finals with the greatest team alive, and his work would translate to a near triple-double average for the season, a 4th MVP trophy, and a 5th straight Defensive Player of the Year. KD and Klay would both take steps back to let LeBron shine, and Draymond impresses everyone with a triple-single average, on their path to getting back to the top, breaking the NBA record for wins in a season, going 73-9. Though it would be 3 seasons after Curry did it. With the ring here, LeBron would pass his original championship total, but the path is not going to be easy. First up is the team that beat them in the conference finals last season, the Houston Rockets. LeBron would drop 45 in Game 1, then dance around the Rockets, nearly getting a triple-double in Game 2 for a 2-0 series lead. But you can't stop Harden for long, who would drop 50 in Game 3, and along with a 20-20 game from CP3, meant a win for Houston. But after back-to-back 40-point games from LeBron, where KD pitched in his own, the Warriors would finish the series in 5. In the second round, the Spurs without Kawhi, who is now in Toronto, couldn't do anything to stop KD and would fail to even win a game. But again in the conference finals, it's KD's worst enemy. And he would jump out in Game 1 with a 45-point triple-double for an early series lead. But after that, KD would take on winning every one of the next 4 games, for a date with a surprising opponent in the finals again. Kemba Walker's leading the Hornets to the finals. Kemba would average 45 for the series, but there was one problem. Their second best player was Jeremy Lamb, and as was no surprise, LeBron and the Warriors would secure championship number 5, entering the conversation for greatest player to ever do it in only 10 seasons, and has a 50% championship win rate. But LeBron wouldn't be everyone's greatest of all time. Michael Jordan ended up winning 6 championships and has one of the greatest legacies of any athlete, if you ignore his terrible running of the Hornets. But what if LeBron and Jordan were in the same draft class and fought to be the first to 6 NBA championships? Check out what would happen in the first to 6 rings right here.